Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, welcome into just a kind of an evening of chatting. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. Let's just chat. I'm bored. Gives you guys something. Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about the Meet the Chasers 2025 event that just happened this past weekend. Let's talk about the next upcoming event. And we'll just see what you guys are up to. There's Grifter and AA Ron. Y'all got to see AA Ron. Got to hang with him all weekend. It was a lot of fun. See what my doggos are doing. Johnstown, PA is getting slammed. Not good. There was some storms. There's some storms on my shoulder right there. So how's everybody doing this evening? Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Can't believe we're already at least 3 days past the event already. It's just crazy. The Jersey flood footage. Ooh, not good, Grifter. Yeah, they've been getting hammered out in Eastern PA too. Texas, North Carolina, down around Baltimore and DC. It's just been rough lately. I don't know what's been going on with the weather, but it is what it is. How's everybody else doing? So let's talk, guys. Let's just chat for a little bit here, since we haven't seen you guys in a while. Got some good news for you guys. You guys ready for a chase? Yeah, that's right. We're back out chasing tomorrow. It looks like there's a marginal risk across Pennsylvania, back into Ohio, for severe weather and a elevated flood risk. So we will be back out tomorrow chasing. It's going to be me, Mama, and Papa B. So yeah, we'll be back out chasing tomorrow. We're excited for that. Sorry, I still don't have a voice. I'm still super stiff from this weekend. I'm all sunburned still. So yeah, we'll be back out chasing tomorrow. I don't know what time we will be live, but we will be back out tomorrow chasing, and there looks to be a very good chance next week I will be back out as well. As long as everything goes well with my car, I will be back out chasing next week in the plains. They're talking a big storm system moving through midweek next week. So, and I'm looking to go out. It looks to be Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, southern Minnesota. So I'll be watching very closely in the next week, and I might be able to get back out there for you guys. So we shall see. Hopefully, be able to grab one more chase before I go back to work. So once I missed the last one. So hopefully next week, yeah, like I said, I'll be back out chasing. We'll be out tomorrow. We apologize we weren't out last week. Just getting everything ready for the event this past weekend it was just crazy. I wanted to thank everybody who did come to the Meet the Chasers event this past weekend. All the storm chasers, all of our followers. We got to meet a bunch of you. We got to meet Pez. Finally got to meet the famous and infamous Pez. We had Weston there. We had Katrina Tipple was there. Joel was there. We had a bunch of you come up and say hi to us. I saw Sue was there, and Suzanne, and all kind of different people come out to hang with us for our Meet the Chasers event. If you weren't there, it was extremely hot. Temperatures were in the low 90s all day with the sun out, so we all got super burned. But everybody seemed like they had a really good time. They had a really good time. We had 40 storm chasers there. Unfortunately, the only no call, no show was Jaden. Jaden stayed back and chased Michigan. Just wish he would have reached out and told us that he wasn't coming, so I wasn't looking forward to him coming, but nothing I can do about it. Why is there a big old bug streak right on my glasses? Where'd that come from? Is that bug streak or is that my milk? That might have been my milkshake I had. Sorry guys, something was on my glasses. Yep, Epic Doc was there. Aaron, our two awesome mods, were hanging out with us. We had Tim Marshall. Tim was hanging out. We had meteorologist Trey Fulbright from KDK out of Pittsburgh. We had meteorologist Cody Barnhart from WHSV out of Harrisonburg, Virginia. We had storm tracker Steve Marshall from JET TV out of Erie, Pennsylvania. Came down last minute. We had Dylan Motley there. Everyone knows Moderate Motley. He was there with his team. We had the Storm Cruiser. We had Ed Sweeney and Lura and Maureen. They were all there hanging out. We had Jennifer McMahon and her husband, Jared King. We had Jared Riley and Tyler Thomas from Storm Intercept Pittsburgh were there. Davy Jones. You guys all saw Davy Jones was there. Beating Barry. Landon Smith. Russ Ruthie. Logan Esrich and his girlfriend Sarah Carlson. Jennifer Naramore. Bill Mill from the Hill in Finleyville. Josh Nickerson. We had a lot of good chasers there this week. And Murraysville Medic 1 support unit was there in their command trailer. And I heard that group PA Storm Trackers was there. I don't know if anybody knows them, but they were there. That group PA Storm Trackers was there. ICG, we missed you this weekend. We really were, it would have been really awesome if you could have made it, but like I said, I get it with the doctor's appointment. You couldn't change it. That's important. But we wish you could have been there. The dog just opened the door. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You're not going nowhere. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come up and say hi? Hold on. You want to say hi? Come here. No, come here. Okay. Everybody say hi to Zena. She wanted to be involved too. Say hi. Here. You're okay. I got you. I got you. You're not going to fall. You're not going to fall. You're okay. I got you. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You got me covered in my own dog fur. You know that? Go pull your butt hair out. Throw it across there. Go get it. That's Zena. But no, it was hot. It was very hot this weekend, but we had a good time. Congratulations to Logan and Sarah on winning Best Display Table and Best Disaster Response Team. And congratulations to Storm Cruiser for winning Best Chase Vehicle and Most Equipment. Also, congratulations to Andrew from the Storm Cruiser for being the furthest traveled Storm Chaser to be there. He came the whole way from Florida to be at the event. So that was the furthest away we had, was Florida. So that's pretty impressive. We had our, if you guys have seen, we had our dance. If you guys have not seen it, if you go into our videos, it should be the first video that's on there. That's our 10,000, which now is 12,000 follower dance. It's our Twister dance we did, so go check that out. That included the whole team: Mama, Papa, Mars, me, and Granby. Hi, Addison. Welcome in. Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you as well. It was a very pleasure meeting everybody. East Wind's checking in from Bear Rocks. I can see you from here. There, CG posted the link. If you guys have not seen it yet, click that link. Go check out our dance. That is from the event. That was our little surprise we had for everybody, that we wanted to do it live for them, but we made sure we still posted it for you guys so you can watch it. But that's our dance. And if CG wants to post the other link too, right below that video is our best of 2025 trailer. That's all of our storms, basically starting with Mound City the whole way up until now. That's our best footage we got, photos, check that out as well. Really cool. Listen to the music. It goes really well with the music. So y'all are going to get tired of Aiden, Kansas anymore, I promise. But no, we had a good time. Tim's presentation went really well. Everybody loved hearing Tim Marshall speak about some crazy tornadoes that he has seen over his many, many, many years of storm chasing. I think he's over 50 now. Oh, yeah. So, funny story. East Wind actually, we pulled into Sheets on Sunday to go do a paranormal investigation, and we get a beep from the car next to us, and they're like, we see you guys are storm chasers. So that's East Wind. So awesome to meet you guys, and yeah, I'm glad you said hi, and yeah. Ruthie, how you feeling after Saturday? Are you sunburned too? I felt so bad for Ruthie. Her and Bill Mill and Landon, they were like the only ones without a canopy, and I felt so bad for them. So how you feeling, Ruthie, after sitting out in that sun all day? So while she's answering that, next year we're going to do the same location again. So we got to see if the same chasers want to come back again. I already got a lot of approval from a lot of them. So Ruthie, if you're interested in coming back again, we'd love to have you. This time we're going to make sure we have the hall set up for you. So if you have, like you, Ruthie, you didn't really show off your car that much. So if you wanted to just set up a table, we're going to put you in the fire hall next time so it's air conditioned. Hopefully next year's not as hot, but we're going to have that luxury next year. We're not going to put you out in that sun all day, especially if you don't have a canopy. I mean, we had enough canopies for everybody except, you and Landon, and poor Bill Mill up at the very end up there didn't have a canopy either. I felt bad for him. Sarah and did Sarah and Logan have a canopy? I don't think they did either. I don't think Sarah and Logan and Brett had a canopy. I don't remember. But we'll make sure we get you covered next year. With that being said, guys, we got to talk to the fire department and see if they want to do this again next year for them. If not, we're still going to do it. It's just the money will go to a different proceeds, different organization. We're looking to get a new. We love Tim, and we really appreciate Tim coming, but I know Tim doesn't want to travel every year up here to Pennsylvania. So we're looking to get a new keynote speaker. So who would you guys like to see next year? Do not say Reed Timmer, please, because he's so expensive. We can't afford him. Anybody else you want us to see, you want us to try to get more to come in and speak to you guys, you'd love to meet. Let me know in the comments. That's going to be, we're already trying to discuss that stuff. And hopefully we'll have a date within the next month or so. We should have a date in mind, in store. We're going to try to, again, not put it on the... we might do it that weekend between the 4th and the Kecksburg UFO Festival. Kecksburg UFO Festival is very big here. So we want to try to do it not on that weekend either. So probably that whatever that weekend is. Is this next year's event? What do you mean, Avon? Like the person we're trying to get for next year? Yes, it would be for next year's event. We don't have a date yet. We don't have a location confirmed yet or anything. But the signed T-shirt, $180. That's all it went for, $180. And Graham B got it. Graham B won the shirt. So Graham will be auctioned at the most. We started at 50 and we went by 10s. And so yeah, we're talking a little bit, Avon, about this year's and next year's as well, trying to get some plans going here. Yeah, it was hot this year, but everybody had a great time. It sounds like we have the same group coming back again. The Storm Cruisers already said they're going to come back. Jennifer Naramore said she'd come back again. Pretty much everybody that was there, Beating Barry, Russ about Ruth. I think you said, Ruthie, you were going to come back again next year. Logan will definitely be in. Bill Mill, Jared Riley, Jared King, Jennifer McMahon. They all said they'd come back next year. So hopefully we get the same group back and maybe a few more. Oh yeah, that's first. Davey come over right before we left because we were still sitting at the pavilion after everybody else left, and he come over and said, "I will be there next year." I said, "Okay." Sweet, Ruthie, we'll be back, and like I said, Ruthie, we'll make sure we'll have somewhere for you so you're not out in the sun all day. I feel so bad about that. That was horrible. I'm horribly sunburned on the back of my neck. My neck is so like rough right now, like the skin's starting to peel, so it hurts. My legs are still sore, my feet are sore. I'm still pretty sore after the event, but we had a good time. We had a really good time. But hi Vicky, I see you checking in. So like I asked guys, who do you want to see as the next year's keynote speaker? We love, like I said, we love Tim. We'd love to have Tim back, but I don't think Tim's gonna travel next year. And we want to mix it up a little bit with the keynote speaker, somebody who's well known and big. So, who would you guys like to see for next year's Meet the Chasers event? Hi, Twister, welcome in. The famous Storm Chaser Chalk Brinker. Oh, you know I'm there. You know I'll be there. Running around chicken with my head cut off again. Have the whole team do a presentation. I did enough talking presenting the awards and the Chinese raffle. I did enough talking. You want someone else to come in. You don't need to hear me talk enough. We were going to have Tim pull some of the baskets and stuff, but he bailed early because of the heat. Reed, Tim, or Connor Croft. I don't know if I could get Reed. Reed's pretty expensive. Connor I can maybe do. I'd have to see if I can get Tyler Owens. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to see what I could do. If I could get Tim Owens to come in, Tyler Owens' dad. Should have had him come this year. You were at the summit, you'd have known. Brandon, I could do Brandon. I could probably get Brandon to come in. He's pretty close. He's only over in Ohio. We'll see if we can get Brandon to come in. Be our keynote guy. If he wants to do a talk or not. Yeah, that's the thing. We want to get some people that are, well known to come in and be the keynote people, the main event, the keynote person. We also had, like I said, a lot of awesome other chasers there this year. Beating Barry, the Storm Cruiser, Jared Riley, Jared King, Bill Mill, Russ Bell Ruthie. I did do a lot of singing on Saturday night. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Logan? Yeah, we could get Logan. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about it, Avon. I'll reach out to Ryan Shepard. I'm good friends with him, too, so I'll reach out to Ryan and see if I can get the Tiv there. Oh, you're good, Michael. Gotta work, right? Gotta work. Good try, Freddie. Good try, Freddie. I invited all of them this year, and obviously with chasing and all that, nobody else came, but I could try. Oh, what I love! Oh, my mother would die if I got Pego Sang to come. He is a little far, but if I paid for him to get there, he may. But no, these are all good ideas. These are all good ideas, guys. The only one I can't afford is Reed. Reed is $3,000 an hour just for him to show up. That's not even with the Dominator. That's just him. Nick Cozier for next year? Who's Nick Cozier? I don't know who that is. Is that Storm Chaser Nick? The one who makes all the memes on X? He won't come. I mean, I could, Vicky, but that just takes away from all the. Saturday went by so fast, even with Tim's presentation, because Tim did like a half hour, 45-minute presentation. It seemed like the day was over already. So it's like, it's going to be hard to do multiple, and unless that's all you make it about. Because especially if they come set up a table, they're not going to want to speak. That's the thing. So, the dancing weatherman, yeah, he won't come. He won't come. Hola, Jay. ¿Cómo estás? I did really enjoy the dunk tank. It was very nice. We had a lot of chasers in there. We had Harry Thomas from the Storm Cruiser. He was in the dunk tank. We had Davy Jones was in the dunk tank. Landon Smith was in the dunk tank. We tried to get Bill Mill. He was just too scared. Bill Mill was scared of the dunk tank. He was scared of getting wet. He might melt. We had a good time in the dunk tank. We had a lot of firemen in there too. Next year we dunk CG. I would hope CG comes next year. That'd be really, really, really cool. There's Mama B checking in. Everybody better behave now. Mama B's here. Uh-oh. Papa said Mama and I talked and we have a few ideas. Okay. I was going to say, I knew you guys were going to talk. I just wanted to get a census from our viewers here as well, and then see what you guys, who you guys want to see. If you guys would come next year, who do you want to see at the event? Oh, he didn't say the Dawn, Mama. He said the Tiv. He said the Tiv, Ryan Shepard's Tiv. Earlier, I said I could try to reach out to Ryan and see. It'll probably be around the same time of year again, probably early July, just because it's not a real busy season. We're between tornado season and hurricane season's already started, yes, but it's not real active yet. They're not real busy in hurricane season. And tornado season's starting to really slow down. Because tornado season really never ends, but it slows down, and it's hot outside, but it's not the weather. You can get there at least. The roads aren't going to be crap. Because we talked about doing it like in these October or November, but getting into that time we're interfering with the Mid-Atlantic Storm Chaser Conference, and I don't want to do that to Chris. He's a good guy, and I hope they can come next year, so that's why I want to do it in July, where we can maybe get them and stuff. With the ins being all over the news, more chasers will be more inclined with the idea of coming to the event next year. I hope. I don't know if us being on like our local news is going to really encourage people, because unfortunately everyone that was there as local chasers basically, so that was the news they covered. So the Mid-Atlantic Conference is in Richmond, Virginia, and it's it's the beginning of November this year. I will be there. I'm currently gonna save up some money here in the next couple of weeks, and once I get back to work, and I'm gonna get some tickets to go. Oh, there's birdies over here playing. Yes, tickets are out already, Avon. They've been out for a little bit. Yep, I'm going to be getting my tickets. That's how we got talking to Tim in the first place about coming to this year's event, so. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. I mean, it's still far out. We don't even have a date, or we haven't even. I got to talk still with the fire department at our meeting at the end of the month, and see if they want to even do it again. If they want to, like, co-sponsor it again, then that's up to them. But if they don't, then we'll still have the event, but we'll do it and give money to another organization. We don't know yet. That's, like I said, way too far out for those details. We don't have a date yet, so good chances it'll be at the same location again because it's just such a big open field. We were able to, with 40 chasers there, we were probably able to easily fit 20 more in that field, easily. So it was a really good time, though. Like I said, we had Steve Marshall from JET Jet TV out of Erie. We had Cody Marshall from WHSV out of Harrisonburg, Virginia, and we have Trey Fulbright from KDKA come down. We had Channel 11 there. They did a story about it. So did the Daily Courier newspaper out of Connellsville. Tim was there for a little bit. We had... where are you going, Zena? You stalking? We're working again. Oh, no, Mama, not good. Yeah, we'll discuss it, Avon. We don't know who we're gonna get yet, but I'm getting ideas from you guys. That's what I kind of want. I've had people say they want Freddie, they want Connor, they want Brandon, they want Jordan Hall. All good options. The only one we cannot do is Reed. He is just so expensive. So we're not able to do Reed, unfortunately, but we'll do what we can. But no, we'll see what happens with the next event. Again, keep an eye open in the next couple of months for a date, and then we'll start working on it and getting it published and getting stuff out there. Again, congratulations to the Storm Cruiser for winning the best chase vehicle and most equipment. And then to Andrew from the Storm Cruiser for winning furthest travel chaser from Florida. Also, congratulations to Logan and Sarah on winning the best disaster response truck and the best display table. No, probably not, Avon. Probably not this year, bud. I can't afford plane tickets. If they do Nashville next year, I'll be able to go to that one, or not next year, but 2027 if they do Nashville. But unfortunately for this summit, not able to go. I can't afford plane tickets. Too expensive. But yeah, anyone who was at the event, Aaron was there, I know, Rochelle, Vicky, Ruthie, if she's still on. You guys were there. Feedback. Any feedback is welcome. Please give feedback. That is kind of what this video is like the feedback from the event or anything. Negative feedback as the day went too fast. Yeah, I wish I could slow down time, that's for sure. Because, I started planning this back in September last year. Met with Tim in October, gave him the flyer, and then just worked on it really hard from there. It was 6 months, and it was 3 months, and it was 2 months, 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, 5 days, 3 days, boom, it was there and gone. The only negative feedback was that it ended. Yeah, Addison. Yeah, well, I guess we'll have it again next year. We had enough people said they were interested and wanted us to have it next year. So, if you guys wanting us to keep having it, we'll try to make it an annual event. There's nothing that happens up here in Pennsylvania like that. Actually, I mean, technically, for what the event was, there's no event like this anywhere. Even the National Storm Chaser Summit is not like this. That's the National Storm Chaser Summit is like it's a conference where you can go and listen to people speak and stuff. And there's a couple booths there, and you can meet your chasers. But you don't get to see what those chasers have, with their cars, their equipment. That's this kind of event. If you guys didn't make the event, this is what it is. The chaser sets up a table. They show off all their equipment, their photos, content. They put their vehicle on display. And they sit there and can answer your questions and talk to you and stuff like that. That's what this event is like. There's none of these events like this anywhere else that I can even think of. And unfortunately, it sounds like this event, people are really liking the idea of it. There's people are trying to do it there, and they're on their own, which is fine, because I mean, if you want to do it elsewhere. But we had people reach out to us telling us, "Oh, you should come host an event in my area out in Illinois, or my area down in Alabama, or my area over in New Jersey." We're from Pennsylvania. We're not going to go host an event. We'll come to an event if a chaser, like say Landon Smith was at the event. If he hosts his own event and he wants us to come set up at his event, that's fine. We can do that. But we're not going to come put all the money in it and host it, and you know, and we're not even in PA. That's not right. So we'll try our best. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Ruth said it was great. I had a good time. Other than the sun was full blast. Water balloon fight next year. Mama B actually mentioned that, Ruthie, about doing some maybe water balloon fights or something next year. So, especially for the after party, that'd be fun. Water gun battle, yeah. Yeah, Jane, yep, yeah, Mama B just said it. Yep. Yeah, we had Murraysville Medic 1. Their support truck was there. They had a big misting fan set up, and then unfortunately they ended up getting a call and had to leave. And there's the guy that actually replaced them. There's Motley right there. What's up, buddy? Yeah, support 610 had to bail on a call, and Motley was running a little behind because of traffic. So when 610 and Murraysville left, Dylan pulled in and parked right where they were. So it ended up working out in the end. We ended up to put poor Motley all the way out in the field past Bill Mill. Could have put Motley by Bill Mill. You know, you two could have got along really well. Yeah, other than the heat, yeah, I agree. Other than the heat, it would have been so much better. And the heat sucked. The heat just sucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jane. We'll be praying for you. Yeah, thank you, Dylan. Hopefully you come back next year. It was, like I said, I cannot tell you guys how upset I am with that heat. It took a toll on me. I'm still hurting really bad. I'm sore every morning I get up. I got bad sunburn on my neck, and my ears. My ears are actually peeling. My neck's getting ready to peel. My legs are still red. My arms are red. But no, the heat was just bad. Still been feeling kind of sick. I don't think I've been hydrated since. And I stayed hydrated all day. It just sucks. But we move on. You take from an event like that and you learn and you make it better for next year. And we hope to make it bigger and better. Bobby said one of the ideas next year is one keynote speakers, featured chasers, and people without vehicles set up inside the hall. I like that idea. We will make sure that fireman's hall is ours and we don't have a baby shower that gets booked in there. That was one of the problems, is we were supposed to have that hall, to put Tim in and people could eat inside and in the cool. And then unfortunately, a baby shower got booked and miscommunication on the fire department side. And next year we're going to make sure that does not happen. So Motley, we actually were talking about that a little while ago. So we will be out tomorrow. We don't know where yet. I have to talk to Mom and Papa B, but there's a marginal risk in PA with a elevated flood threat, and I know the threat goes back in Ohio. I actually saw Norman Smith put out a photograph from southern Ohio that actually has a sneaky tornado potential for tomorrow. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 2% added somewhere from Ohio into PA tomorrow. So we'll see. Be able to chase tomorrow, maybe Thursday, because there's another marginal risk on Thursday as well here in PA. After that, my car hopefully is going to go back to the garage to get the AC fixed. Finally, they finally figured out it was a bad compressor, and they're replacing it, so it's got to go back. I am leaving Saturday afternoon. I will be back. I will actually be live on Bink's Adventures. So if CG wants to put a link to Spink's Adventure so you guys can go follow that, I will be live Saturday through Monday on there, different times. I'll be posting videos and pictures. I am going to Dover Motor Speedway in Dover, Delaware for the NASCAR race this weekend. I will be back Monday afternoon, and then there's a slight chance I may go out if Mom and Pop will allow me. We'll have to see. I have to talk to them if they allow me. There's a threat for some bad weather next week across the Midwest into the upper Ohio River Valley. So if Mama and Papa let me, maybe I'll be out chasing for you guys next week in Iowa, Illinois. I already talked with Jack Kelly about it. He wants me to come out. And I feel so bad for that kid that I screwed him over a couple weeks ago with my stupid air conditioner broke. I didn't have a car, but I told him I will make sure I get out there to him this time around. So, yeah, you guys need a break, Motley. And then you chased 3 days in a row, and you left our event Saturday. You were here for the event Saturday. You went back home. You chased for 3 days, and then you still chased that flash. You guys need a break. You guys need a break. But yeah, it'd be really cool if you guys could join us. But yeah, there's the link. CG posted if you guys want to follow the Binks Adventures YouTube channel. I will be on there. I'll be getting videos and pictures, and I'll be doing some riding chats down with my buddy Braden. We're going to go down to Delaware to catch the NASCAR race on. We're leaving Saturday, and we'll be on our way down there. We'll be at the race Sunday, which hopefully I get a lot of cool pictures. We got a lot of we got some VIP stuff, so we're gonna go back onto the track and stuff, and then we'll be home Monday afternoon. Oh, hi Birdie. You like the hole in the side of the house, huh? Interesting. Yeah, nope, Dylan. Never heard back from Jaden. Nope. I've been messaging him for months and weeks and haven't heard back from him. I said something to him the other day on his post about he was chasing. I said, we missed you at the event. Never said a word back. So, yep. Unfortunately, Jaden Poppenheim completely ghosted us after reaching out to us first, saying he was going to come to the event. But I get it. He wanted to chase the state, but it'd been nice just to hear back from him. But at least Aaron slept all day. I didn't. I had to get up the next morning to run the dunk tank, go clean up and run the dunk tank back. And oh no, we cleaned up that morning, and then we had to go. Yeah, so when you guys got home, I had to run the dunk tank back. I had to run my car to the garage. It's not been fun. But then unfortunately, we had a couple other chasers who canceled on me numerous times now for my events that I've been hosting. So those chasers, they know who they are, will not be invited back. It's not Jaden. So you guys don't got to worry about that. But there's a couple other chasers who I've invited last year, then canceled, and then this year they invited them. They said they were going to come, and then they canceled. They will not be invited back next year. I know who they are. I have a list of who I'm not inviting. There's only a couple of them. We'll put an invite out again to all the chasers and see if they want to come next year, so we'll see. I did see that, Motley. I did see almost hit a deer. Not good, sir. You're not supposed to hit a deer. You're not supposed to do that. Hi, Angela. Welcome in. We're just chatting about this year's Meet the Chasers event that's a few days ago, and then next year's event. So we'll see what happens. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab a quick drink. You stay on? I'll be right back, Tommy. You stay out there. Don't tease your sister. Don't tease her with it. Coming out? These dogs, I'm telling you. He brings a Chewy, and he teases his sister with it. Well, thank you, Dylan. Yeah, we hope to have you back next year. Any of the chasers who did come this year are welcome back next year for sure. We appreciate all you especially you guys stuck in it with us in that heat all day. That was just miserable. Even like Jen Naramore and Trey Fulbright, they bailed a little early, but they still stuck most of the day with us. Even Tim came out for a few hours and sat with us, and then I think the heat just got to him. So. Who's the younger cleaner? Her name is Erica. She is with Storm Cruiser. She's with Storm Cruiser. Her name's Erica. Nothing beats watching Grandma B dancing, right? Yeah, you guys got to see that live. That's pretty crazy there. Angela's melting in this heat and humidity. That was also on Saturday. It was so hot. Like I said, Saturday it was in the low 90s. And it was so humid out there, and the sun was beating down on us, and we all were melting. It was burning. I got burned so bad on the back of my neck. I'm actually starting to peel on my neck. I already been peeling on my ears because of it. I got to go buy some sunscreen for this weekend when I set the NASCAR race, so I don't burn again. So I have no skin left. Yeah, she was very sweet, Vicky. She actually stayed till the very end. After you and AA Ron left, it was Jimmy cleaned up all his DJ stuff. He left, and it was just me, Ann, Davey, Landon, and Erica just all sitting there BSing. So, and for anybody who did see the pictures of the fireworks and stuff, that was for a private party. So don't feel like you missed it. It was for the chasers who were at the event, so it was just private at the end. Did you meet Reed? I met Reed a few weeks ago chasing out in Kansas, if that's what you mean. Yeah, we met Reed in the past. Yeah, he was not at our event this weekend. He's too expensive to afford. He's like $3,000 an hour. Where I can get probably like 20 I could pay 20 chasers, split that between 20 different chasers to come. What's he like in person? Very loud. Basically what you see on TV. He's goofy. He's quirky. He likes to run around 300 miles an hour. That's $3,000 an hour for Reed to attend any event. If you want Reed to come to your event, it is $3,000 an hour for him to just be there. That's without the Dominator. That's just him. If you want the Dominator there, I believe it's $4,500 an hour or $5,000 an hour for him and the Dominator to be in an event. Yeah, Reed's expensive, guys. That's why we're not able to bring him to any of our events until we get big and lots. If we had a really big sponsor our event, then maybe. But I don't think anybody's going to want to pay Reed to come for that's why people only get Reed to come for like 2 hours to an event, because he's just so much money. But we got Tim to come for like $1,200, so that was paying all his expenses. $3,000 an hour is just for Reed to come to the event. That's not paying for anything else. That's just for him to come to the event. Tim didn't charge us an event fee. So that was nice of Tim to do that. And we really cannot thank Tim enough for flying up here to Pennsylvania to attend our event and give his presentation, sitting out in the heat for a few hours. What is he, a rock artist? Well, and answer both me and Angela's questions. That's what happens when you're the most well-known storm chaser in the world and you've been known for years. That's That's just what you charge. Yeah, Tim was a really good guy. I was we actually met Tim the morning of the event for breakfast and just talking to him about his ice chip project and everything. And he said he had a really good time and really he was really happy to see all the enthusiastic young minds coming out of college to. So, but like I said, for what Reed charges, we can pay a lot other chasers. I agree. Reed shouldn't charge, especially if it's an event that's all the proceeds from the event are going to a good cause. Like us, we raised money for the fire department, the volunteer fire department that we were set up at. So we didn't take any money in. None of the other chasers took money in. We all the money from the event, the dunk tank, the Chinese raffle, 50-50, the food, all that went to the fire department. So you would think if Reed would hear that, he might cut us a break even, but I don't know. I reached out. I still sent an email to him and reached out and never heard anything back. So I did get to see him on the road about, when did I see him? June 17th is when I got to meet Reed out in Kansas right before a storm hit, and he was definitely quirky. He was running around yelling, "We got a storm! We got a storm!" Hi, Kathy. How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, I'm my fat finger in the way. I'm trying to read the comments. Yes, you're right, Angela. It was a charity event. Yep, sure was. But it's whatever. That's why we're unfortunately never going to be able to have Reed at an event. But that's okay. That's I'm not going to talk trash on him. I don't that 3,000 that may cover all of his travel expenses too. I don't know. So, but I'm just saying how much he charges on his website. So we could probably get a lot of other things too. All right, Motley, enjoy cleaning and cooking. We'll see you under a storm soon, I'm sure. But we invited a lot of chasers out this weekend. And we just didn't hear from a lot of them. A lot of them wanted to chase, so we did what we could. We invite everybody. We have no hate against anybody. We want everybody to be involved and welcomed, and that's how we want. So, and like Mama said, Reed's a good guy. I'm not going to ever talk down on Reed. Reed is a very good guy. When I met him and shook his hand, he took 30 seconds out of talking from somebody else to shake my hand and say, good to see you out here, Josh, chasing a storm. And he went back talking. So I'm happy with that. He's just too expensive, and we just can't afford him unless we get a really, really, really big sponsor. So yeah, Angela, it was a really good event. Like I said, it's going to start turning into an annual event. So we're here. We're kind of just trying to decide, who we want to bring in next year as our featured guy. We love Tim. Tim's a great guy, but I'm sure he doesn't want to fly up every year to be our speaker. And if you look at other conferences, the keynote person they change every time. We're trying to get together someone else to come in. So yeah, there's my Uncle Casey checking in. I cannot thank that man right there, Casey Braffett, my Uncle Casey, enough for this weekend. He came to the house. He packed our vehicles. He met us for dinner. He met us for lunch. He met us for breakfast. He stayed for the whole event and he's helped so much, and we cannot thank him enough. He's a boss. He is the boss. He is the man. We cannot thank him enough for everything this weekend. He really, really was a trooper through all that. And he loves learning with us too. And like Mama B said, all of us little guys are always going to support each other. Right? Absolutely. Beating Barry and Logan and Bill Mill and Ruthie and Storm Cruiser, even though Storm Cruiser is a little bit bigger. You got both Jareds. You got Jennifer McMahon, Jennifer Naramore. You got Motley. We're all the little guys. Little guys is what we call them. Because we're not big. We're not. We don't have 100,000, 10,000, 100. We have 10,000 subscribers, but 100,000 to 1,000,000 subscribers on YouTube that we can be, big and everything paid for. We're still growing, and that's why we had this event, so you guys can come meet us, the little guys, and get to see what what we're like. You see the movies, you see the event, you see us on YouTube and TV. So you're like, well, what kind of equipment do they have? What vehicles do they chase in? This is the event where you guys get to come and see that in real life. Thank you, Uncle Casey. Appreciate it. They came down and fixed our... then came down and fixed our laptop. Yeah, he came down and fixed the laptop yesterday. That got pretty cooked out in the heat from the weekend. So can't thank him enough for that again. I'm sure someone would be a speaker free, except feed him since it's going to good cause. Check around until next time. Right, absolutely, Kathy. Absolutely. And we fed all the chasers too. Every chaser that came, we fed. They all got a free meal that day from the fire department. The fire department agreed to it, and they all got fed. That was the thank you to them for coming, because they didn't ask for anything to cover their travel expenses. A lot of them drove from 4, 5, 6, 7 hours away to be at the event, so we can't thank them enough. Motley drove pretty far up from Virginia, and I don't know, Mike. You had a lot of... Motley came from further away. We had Ed Sweeney. Brett Muster lives out by you, out there over past Harrisburg, and he was at the event. Another chaser. Making sure I got everybody here. No, you're good, Chad. So again, this is the thing is, oh yeah, and a t-shirt, VIB badge, and a duck trophy. Yeah, we got all the chasers, all that. So that, was kind of a thank you from us to them for being at the event. But we're having another one next year, guys. So if you couldn't make it to this year's, you couldn't get off work, it was too far, hopefully in the next month or two, I'm going to talk with the fire department, see if they want to do it again. If not, we're going to do it. We're going to give the money to another charity, another fundraiser, another group, and we're going to have it next year. It's just as soon as I get a date, and the location's probably going to be the same place again, but once we get a date confirmed, it's going to go out to you guys, so you guys can start planning now. It's going to be like last year. It'll be earlier in September. We started planning last year's in September. This year's will probably be in August is when we start kind of planning and getting it together. Because I think even Mama and Papa B had a really good time. There's a lot of headache and planning and getting it ready, but we had a good time seeing everybody and hanging out and chatting with people. I love that. That's what I want to do. And that's what I love doing out in the field under a storm, but you only get to do it for like a couple minutes and then you're flying to the next storm. So we'll see. And yeah, like Aaron said, if you can't make it to the next event, just make sure you share it. Get it out to others who may want to come. Yeah, right. Like my Uncle Casey said, it was almost like a chasers meeting chasers event, because a lot of the chasers didn't know each other. Davey didn't know. Like I've met Bill Mill before, but a lot of the chasers haven't met Bill Mill before. I've never met Ed Sweeney and Lou Ra and all them before, and Jared King, never met him in person. We talked to him on here, never met him in person. So it was really nice to meet these people, put a face to a name, or a name to a face, and be like, oh yeah, now I know who you are and can see ya. All right, Ruthie, you have a good night. We will catch you up on the next one. We'll be up your way soon enough for spout chasing. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody's comments here. Mike, I don't know if I'm going to be chasing hurricane season. It all depends if I'm back to work or not, but I am watching. I was going to go do, I was looking to do the system this week, but just with everything going on, I'm not able to do it because my car has to be back by the end of the week, hopefully to get the air conditioner fixed in it. They found out it was a bad compressor, so they're replacing it. Hopefully it gets in this weekend. Then I'm leaving Saturday afternoon for Delaware. I'm going to the NASCAR race in Dover. I'm leaving Saturday. We'll be home Monday. So check out Bink's Adventures YouTube channel. Not this one, not the Fairways Paranormal. Bink's Adventures YouTube channel. That's where I'll be live. You know, on the way down, getting some videos and pictures from the race, and then live on the way home. And then to next week, I may be chasing out in the plains. Jack Kelly reached out to me, said there looks to be a good threat, like mid next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday sometime. So I might have to go out for that, and Mama and Papa B let me. And we'll be out chasing tomorrow too, by the way. We'll be out chasing in Pennsylvania tomorrow. Pennsylvania, Ohio, there's a marginal risk for severe weather and an elevated flood threat. So definitely want to be keeping an eye open on here for that. Yeah, right. I capped that. Yep. So we'll be out there tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Civ Weather, Mr. Landon Smith. How are you, sir? Mr. Civ Weather was at our event as well. It's Landon. He was at the event. He had a great time, and hopefully we'll get to see him again soon. Sorry I didn't get to meet you guys for breakfast on Sunday. Just I got up late and had to go clean up all them fireworks from the after party. So it was a long morning. So I apologize I didn't get to meet. And when I saw you guys but Davey was already gone and you were already gone. So I do apologize for that, sir. Yeah, Blondie, hopefully we'll get the word out for next year, hopefully pretty soon so we can get it going for you. We can do that, Angela. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll have to do that. Let me talk to the fire department first and see what we can do. CG posted a link for the Bink's Adventures, so go over there and give that a follow. You'll get to see me this weekend as I head over to Delaware. There you go, Landon. Heck yeah. Landon had a pretty cool chase vehicle. First time I got to see it. Yeah, we'll get to meet up again, Landon. I promise. I promise we'll get together and do something. I still gotta come over and try your chili place. You want me to try so bad, even though I'm gonna have to sit in a hotel bathroom for the next 3 days after, I'm sure. I'm watching the bird here. He's feeding babies up in the wall of our house. Watching Xena right now on the ground roll around. What you doing, Bean Dip? Xena, what you doing? Watching the bird here. That's actually a good idea, Kathy. I like that idea. I'll have to talk with everybody and see. I know we're doing a... I know Logan and Sarah are talking about doing like all the chasers that were at the event, doing a little meet up in like October to discuss this year's event. So that's something I'll bring up to them and see what they want to do. So that's actually not a bad idea. Well, that's good, Landon. I'm happy you got your raise and promotion. Oh, no, Mom, you didn't tell me about the screech owl you had. Thing would freak me out. I'm good. Hi, Eric. How are you? Welcome in. Do you want to go in, doggo? The bird's watching. Zena, that bird is watching you like a hawk. Go ahead. Go. You wanted to go in. All right, then go. Go. Dog wanted to go in, then didn't go in. Ah, you take his chewy Xena. Is that what it is? All is good, Eric. We will be out chasing tomorrow. It'll be me, Mama, and Papa. We'll be out tomorrow chasing marginal risk in Pennsylvania. And the flood risk. So we'll be out tomorrow, and then I'll be out on Bink's Adventures this weekend, heading to Dover, Delaware for the NASCAR race. And then there's a good chance that Mama and Papa will let me. I'll be out next week in the plains. Hopefully chase. And Jack Kelly wants me to come out, so hopefully we'll get to chase something. Fanatic. Yeah. I don't even know. A lot. We'll just say a lot. I got dunked a lot. And it felt amazing. Every time I did, it felt amazing. After being in that sun all day, it was like 91 to 93 degrees all day. Sun, no clouds. And it was rough. It was rough, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens this week, guys. And then the next year's event is going to be big. So it's windbag event. Oh well, windbags are still fun. They can produce some very pretty shelf clouds. So I'm cool with that. Any cells that can form can have pretty structure. I actually saw a photograph today by Norman Smith. He sent out to me. Tomorrow could be a sneaky tornado risk day, especially across Ohio. So you never know. You never know. And clusters, yep. Hi, Clay. How are you? You getting any fishing done? It's been too hot here to fish, that's for sure. Yes, so Papa B said it. So guys, while you're on, make sure you guys are checking out our videos too. We just put out 2 videos in the last couple days here. We did one today. It's our 10,000, now 12,000 subscriber dance. So you guys want to check that out. It's our duck/twister dance from the event. So go check that out. Also, the Best of 2025 trailer is out as well. It's right underneath that one. It is all of our best content starting right around Mound City last year, all up until now. So definitely go check out those 2 videos. You will not be disappointed. They were really fun. Because remember, we promised you guys we were going to do the 10,000. For 10,000, we're going to do a big special dance for the whole team. Well, we waited to the event to do it, and we gave the event people a little bit of fun. So we did it live for them. Didn't do it live on the channel, but now you guys can watch it because it's out. So, have you started planning your 15,000 dance? Yes, Uncle Casey. Yes, I have some ideas of some dances I want to do. So, we're going to do some type of disco. How long did it take you all to get the dance perfected? Well, as you saw, Vicky, it wasn't perfect. Still a little rusty, but I practiced every day for about a month, and I still messed up, so it didn't matter to me. Clay says no fishing, too much to do. John says too hot to fish, too hot to golf, and too cold at home. It has been absolutely miserable out the last couple of days. Let me tell you, that event on Saturday, we all baked. I'm burned all over my neck and my arms. My legs are all burned. Have a kite contest for kids or adults. That's the thing, Kat. We got to get people to come to the actual event first. We didn't have a very big crowd this year, but it was like one of the first ones of that kind. So I'm hoping with the news coverage, being in the newspaper, people sharing it, it gets out there more and more and more. So I had a couple interviews right before the event. So I'm hoping it gets out there more. Grandma B dropped the move, dude. That's what Motley said. He loved watching Grandma dance. Eric says, make bacon and eggs on top of your hood hot out yonder. Yeah, it's pretty hot out. It was pretty hot out the last couple of days. I don't even know when the heat's supposed to, like, take a break. I'm ready for the heat to be done. This year's been hotter than normal, so. Right, Kathy, right. That's the thing. We need to draw more people in. I mean, I was hoping to get, that's the stuff we did have to, like, draw some people in, but it didn't work out as well with the heat. The heat kept a lot of people away, so nothing we did wrong. So we got a pretty sun. Oh, take you guys and show you this here. Got a pretty sunset tonight. I've been having a lot of pretty sunsets here in Pennsylvania lately. Very pretty sunset tonight. I don't know if the camera will do it justice at all. Stop it, dog. I don't know why I keep zooming out like that, guys. I do apologize. What is going on with my phone right now? But yeah, there's a pretty sunset going on right now. Real pretty sunset tonight. Very pretty. There's a little bit. There we go. That's better. Pretty sunset. A lot of orange, some pinks, some reds. Papa B's going to get some colors going in the Discord for you guys. So, I'm making y'all sick with everything here. I saw Bill Mill from the hill in Finleyville. No, John, they did not come. We did not hear from Jaden at all. He kind of ghosted us. And then heard he was storm chasing, but he never even said he didn't come, and he never said he was not coming or anything. He never even, like, reached out to us at all about anything. So, is what it is. Bill Mill from the hill in Finleyville. What's up, Bill Mill? How are you, sir? How are you feeling after sitting out in that sun? Mama got to meet Mama Mill? What? I miss Mama Mill. I'm kind of mad about that now. Got any favorite movies? Yeah, Twister. Twister's my favorite movie. I like the original. That's what got me into storm chasing. Twister. It's my favorite. Go see if it's on TV somewhere tonight. Go watch it. Yeah, John. Yep, Jaden was the only one that did not make the event. Everybody else was there. We had a couple cancel last minute, but then we had a couple jump on last minute, so it was kind of nice. But it all works out in the end. If we do it again next year, we'll obviously get it out early enough and try to get the same people back again, and then hopefully add on some more. So we'll see. On the back of my neck, I was worn out. Me too, Bill. Me too. Sunburn on the back of my neck, my arms, my legs. My ears are actually peeling already. My neck's getting ready to peel. Now I got to go sit out in the sun all weekend again. I'm going to NASCAR. Favorite song? Could it be Ain't No Love in Oklahoma? No, I'm tired of that song, actually. What is my favorite song? I like Elton John. I like Elton John a lot. So you heard me singing Elton John Land when I was doing karaoke Saturday night. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. Yeah, 12,000's crazy. 15,000's right around the corner. So it's getting there. So yeah, make sure you guys check out those couple videos we have posted again. We have the 12,000 dance, which is supposed to be originally the 10,000 dance, but 12,000 dance. And then now the best of 2025 trailers out as well. Check out those videos. Just posted in the last day or so. Exciting. Some cool stuff in those ones. And yeah, next year we're planning another Chaser event. Probably same location as this year. Not sure if it's going to go it's going to all proceeds going to the fire department again, or if it's going to go to another organization. I'll talk to the fire department, and we'll have to get a date together for you guys, and then start reaching out to chasers and getting it out there for you guys, so you guys can get it in your calendars and start trying to get off next year. Hopefully come. We had a lot of people come in, a lot of people fly in, drive in. And we had Bethany. She flew all the way from South Carolina to be with us. We even got to meet the infamous, and we thought non-existent, Pez. Yeah, you guys always see Pez in the chat. Yeah, he was at the event. Finally got to meet him in person. He's a cool kid. Cool kid. He loves dishing out some sarcasm, but that's how he is. So we loved Pez. We loved meeting Pez for the first time. But he was just chill. He loved dunking me in the dunk tank, that's for sure. Just wish I could have got him in a dunk tank. So, but yeah, like I said, keep an eye open here on YouTube this week. Tomorrow we're chasing. Me, Mama, and Papa will be out chasing in Pennsylvania. It's a marginal risk for severe weather as well as a flood threat, so we'll be out for that. And then this weekend I'll be on Bink's Adventures. We'll be I'll be on Bink's Adventures. That's what it. Yeah, I got lost there. I'll be on Bink's Adventures this weekend. I'm going to Dover, Delaware on Saturday for the NASCAR race, and I will be back on Monday, so you guys can check me out on there. I'll be chatting with you guys along with my friend Braden. And then next week, if Mama and Papa allow me, I am hopefully going to be going chasing out in Iowa next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Meeting up with Jack Kelly from Midwestern Storm Trackers, and we're gonna go out and chase some weather. Where he sent me all kind of stuff he's watching. It looks good and looks interesting, so hopefully we'll be able to get out there. Probably send me the symbol, so he's thinking about it. I'll come home on Monday. I'll drop Braden off, get all my equipment, and then fly west. So we'll see. Maybe for Jack. Yeah, right, since I screwed him last time. And probably that probably would be my last big chase of the year, since I'll probably be back to work, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. If I'm not back to my normal job, then I'll be looking for another one. So Aaron and CG are posting all the links for you guys, so check those links out. You don't want to miss those videos. You don't want to miss Bink's Adventures this weekend as I take you guys to the Dover Motor Speedway in Dover, Delaware for the NASCAR race, which I think it's the Worth 400 or something like that. I'll have to look and I forget what this race this weekend is called. Boot season's coming. Yeah, I mean that's local stuff. I consider, like, not going out to the plains or out to like the Dakotas or something like that. Like, this would be my last big chase, I think, this weekend. Oh, I got you, Kathy. I got you. I never know. I'm not sure where you're from, Kathy, but we might be out in your area at some point. So you never know. We've met a lot of our followers at gas stations, or some of them have offered to take us out to lunch or dinner. So, with Jay Twist. And where's Jared at tonight? Jared's probably dealing with all that flooding down there in Texas. But we met him for lunch. And oh, you're in Myersdale. You're right over the mountain. That's easy. That's easy to meet. I've actually chased Myersdale. You guys get some flooding up there. I do. I'll be up there again, so you never know. Never know if we're up there at Sheets and you're up there at Sheets or something, we're pulled inside. Make sure you definitely say hi. Yeah, we're close to Somerset. I chase Somerset all the time. Take Grand B to meet Kathy. I could probably do that. Take Grand B for a ride. I'm sure she'd like to go up to Somerset again. When's the Somerset Fair? The one that's actually like in Somerset that they have every year, the big fireworks show. It'd be fun to go to. Xena, you're not going to get it in the front yard. Our crazy German Shepherd has her head wholly under the fence looking for that bunny in the front yard. Well, we're always good to chat with you too, John. Absolutely. And hopefully you're on tomorrow when we're out chasing. Somerset is 15 minutes away. I love 219. It's so nice. We actually traveled 219 from down in Garrett County, Maryland, up. We were down there chasing the snow last year. So I came all the way back up into Somerset. Oh, did you, John? Okay. Was that the one with the? You heard about the one with the Thunderbird? Yeah, that was creepy. That was creepy. I don't want to relive that again. It still gives me chills. Just even talking about it now. That was only a mile from my house, so. Yep. Yeah, it's I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. So. That was definitely scared me. Ugh, I can't even talk now. I'm telling you, this sun affected me. The sun this weekend affected me bad. Good question, Bill Mill. Good question. Oh, it did, John. No, it absolutely did. It absolutely freaked us both out, and I still never got that guy's name. Never got that guy's name, and I feel horrible that I never got his name because I would have loved to reconnect with him after that. So. I think he says we need a bubble wrap suit. Yes, Mama B does need a bubble wrap suit. Yes, she does. Me and her both. I'm the next clumsiest in the family. I don't know. My sister's up there. My sister's broken a couple legs and before and a foot, and I have not broken. Knock on wood, which is glass, close enough. A dog jumped at the door wanting to come out. Did you get the fly? Did you get it? You come back out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Knock on wood. Since there's wood right there. I've never broken a bone in my life, so let's hope that continues. Yeah, I think that evening, John, it was so surreal that it kind of just was like we wanted to get out of there because we didn't know if that thing was going to come back after us or what. Because we stopped like 100 yards up the road, so it was like still in the area. And I was so close to home, I just wanted to get home and cover up in my blankets and go to sleep, which I'd never slept for like 3 days. So freaked out about that. It is so muggy out here. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, my hands are like sticking to my skin. Like, it's that sticky out. Hi, Eggsy. How are you? We're just talking about the upcoming event and stuff and everything else. That's what we're here to do. You're good, Clay. Come up next year, bud. Come up next year. If you're feeling good and feeling healthy enough, come on up. We're doing another one next year. Hopefully it's a little bit bigger and better. Josh's Weather, what's up? Okay, Julie. Yeah, for sure, John. For sure. Yeah, that I was supposed to be on that TV show, but they never ended up using me, so it's all good. Want it? You want it? No? You want it? No? Okay. I did not see the tornado out in Nebraska today. I missed it. That's okay. It happens. How'd you get hurt, Mom? What'd you do? Yeah, so guys that were asking, my car, I finally found out what was wrong with my car. They said the compressor failed in my car, so they're ordering me a new one for my air conditioner. So hopefully, I don't have it fixed yet. I have the car back. They got my four-wheel drive powertrain fixed, which is good. But the only thing left is to get the compressor fixed. I'm hoping they get it in by the end of the week. It can go in real quick, get fixed, and I can have it back by Saturday to go to Delaware. You gotta watch for them shelves, Mom. They bite. It was like me the one day I was cleaning a brush truck from for a parade or something. I was cleaning out the inside of it, and I caught the edge of the plastic piece, and it cut a nice slice of my finger. Or in the dunk tank, I don't know if Bill Mill or anyone saw that. I actually ended up, when I got dunked the one time, my foot went out in front of me, and it actually sliced a nice big cut right in the bottom of my foot. So I have a nice big hole, or a nice big cut right in my right foot, and it hurts really bad. So I've been trying to keep that clean and covered up, so hopefully it heals. So if you see me limping around, that's probably why. But yeah, in the dunk tank, I cut my foot on one of those metal screws in there. Yep, Josh, we will be out. Me, Mama, and Papa will be out chasing tomorrow. There's a marginal risk here in PA, as well as a slight risk. So we will be out tomorrow chasing that. And then I may be out next week in Iowa area. I'm going to be hopefully meet up with Jack Kelly from Midwestern Storm Trackers, which you guys all know Lucas and Marcus. Marcus is in the chat often. And we'll hopefully meet up with him and get this chase out in Iowa. I don't know yet about Thursday. I have to look at the models of Thursday. Right now, it's just we'll have to wait and see here. Chill and take an umbrella with you over Delaware. Yeah, I heard there's a chance for. I was actually asking Davis Does Weather last night. He was doing a live stream last night, and I asked him about the weather, and he said it might be a little stormy on Sunday, so I'm gonna take an umbrella with me. At least then I don't have to wear sunscreen as much because it won't be hot. So Bill Mill, I was too busy throwing strikes. Bill Mill was too busy dunking everybody. That man, I tell you what, Bill Mill threw. What was it, Bill? Your first 3 throws, you dunked somebody. 2 of them were me, and then there was another one you dunked like Landon or something. We actually we're like, Bill, come dunk him. Bill come walking over, grab the ball, boom, ding, got him every time. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true too, John. I heard it's supposed to rain too on Sunday, so we'll see. But I'll definitely make sure I take sunscreen and take an umbrella with me for sure. I definitely don't want to be sitting out in that sun. Back in 2021, I actually ended up going to the Pocono for the NASCAR race in Pocono, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we both got severely sunburned, and I said, no more. No more. I am making sure I wear sunscreen to these races. I learned my lesson big time. Uncle he said, yeah, that dunk tank water was plenty clean for cuts. I know, right? Ugh. Not fun. Oh, Suzanne, we have your glasses. We have your glasses, Suzanne. We found them. We got them. So we'll get them to you. Yeah, we found your glasses and Alasdair or Allegheny Stormfront's chair. And somebody lost a pair of glasses, like regular glasses at the event. So we have to post that. So Papa B, we forgot we had to post that too. Somebody actually lost a pair of glasses. I think they might be Steve's. I have to reach out to him and see if they're his, if he lost a pair of glasses. There were glasses in an eyeglass case. So if anybody was at the event on Saturday lost those, reach out to us. We'll get them back to you. I think they might be Steve's, but I don't know. But Suzanne, we do have your green sunglasses. We have those. We have Alistair's chair. I'm just gonna drive down to Wheeling and just launch out the window in the freaking Ohio River, and he can go find it later. Because that's just something I do for Alistair. But like, here, buddy, I wanted to make sure you had something to do, so you can go swimming for him. Finn's just laying there looking at me. But no, that's it, guys. So if you guys do want to hear anybody for next year, we were looking to maybe for a keynote speaker next year to bring in. Please reach out. Let us know who you'd like to see at next year's Meet the Chasers event. Hopefully within the next month, we will have a date for you guys. And the location and all that stuff. So hopefully that'll be soon. Jim Cantori, that would be sweet. He's probably cheaper to bring in than Reed, I'm sure. Now that he's retired, I'm sure he can make it. That'd be pretty damn cool. I'd love to see Jim Cantori come up. He's actually one I'd rather meet more than Reed, honestly. The stuff I'd have for him. John, I have not had a hook and ladder lately. It's been a little bit. Incoming Denny Hamlin win Sunday. You shush your mouth, Bill Mill. I'm going to come over there to Finleyville, and I'm going to throw hailstones at your house. Little ones. Little hailstones. Little hailstones. No Denny Hamlin win. Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain all the way. Mama had Jersey Mike's and I had sheets for dinner. Because I did not want to cook. Dr. Greg Forbes, I would love to get Dr. Forbes to come in. Him and Jim Cantori. Let's get them both. That'd be so cool. I bet you both them together would cost as much as Reed would be. Probably actually way cheaper. I mean, I'm sure Suzanne would agree with me, but it was so awesome to hear Dr. Greg Forbes and Jennifer Naramore speak at that event back in May. That was super cool. Yeah, I mean, we had Jen at the event. I don't know if you saw her, Suzanne. Jen was at the event. She was way in the back she was right beside Bill Mill. She was set up back by Bill Mill. She bailed right at the end of the event, though. She got sick because of the sun. I felt bad for her. How about Josh Brinker for a keynote speaker? No. I spoke enough when I was giving out the awards and doing the Chinese raffle and all that stuff. So I spoke enough. I think Jimmy wanted to rip that microphone from me every time I grabbed it. We're going to have my DJ Jimmy Jam be my key speaker. He can talk. I'm sure he'd yell at me. And see, Bill Mill does agree with me. Go Ross. He's a Florida guy. Yep. I want to see the watermelon splash this weekend. Or the watermelon smash this weekend. Hey, if I get to shake his hand and get a picture of them, I'm a happy guy. And me and Braden, we got VIP passes where we're going to be back on the red carpet as they're on their way to the driver introductions. So we'll get to meet all the drivers. So keep an eye open this weekend, guys, for videos and pictures of that. That's going to be really cool. Oh boy, Faye West Paranormal's jumping in. It must be haunted now that they're jumping in and yelling at us. Hey, Aaron's got his Quacktastic Award. Awesome. Okay, your grandchildren live in Iowa, and they were an hour east of Greenfield. Okay, so were they like over near Des Moines or east of Des Moines? Because we chased a lot out there the day Greenfield happened. We were out there. where we were. We had Paigey with us for that. Bill said, I did that in Phoenix in 2023. Fun times in the media center. How did you get into the media center, Bill? You'll have to reach out to me and tell me what you did, because that would be fun. That'd be fun to do. But yeah, if you guys want to see someone at the event next year for the keynote speaker, let us know. We'll get you a date and a location and that stuff. VIP infield passes. Okay, I think that's what we have. So I believe that's what we have. So I will have to double check. Johnson. Okay, just north of Des Moines. Okay. Yeah. I know where you're at. We were out all in that area. We stayed on the northwest side of Des Moines, I believe, when we were out there. Hi, Earl. Welcome in. Let me run down through my list here. So yeah, guys, comment your chasers you want to see, your keynote speaker you want to see next year, chasers you want me to try to bring in for next year's event. We'll get you a date, we'll get you a location, all that in the next few stuff. We will be out chasing tomorrow. We'll be chasing here in PA, so local chase tomorrow for marginal risk and a flash flood threat. This weekend, I will be heading to Dover, Delaware for the NASCAR race, so definitely want to check out the Binks Adventures the Binks Adventures YouTube channel for that. There'll be all kind of pictures and videos on there. And then there's a good chance I might be out next weekend. Next week. Sorry, not this next weekend. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, chasing out Iowa area with Jack Kelly from the Midwestern Storm Trackers. Pending my car gets done on time, hopefully. Thank you. Good, light can see me now. So CG just posted a link to the Binks Adventure, so make sure you guys click that link, check that out. We have 2 new videos on our channel as well. Check them out. They're Binks Adventures commented, so you guys click on Binks Adventures and go give them a follow. That's where I will be this weekend. You guys want to check me out on there? I'll be doing all kind of NASCAR stuff. So if you like NASCAR, you like racing, I will be at Dover this weekend. So definitely want to watch that. We also on the PA Storm Trackers. We have 2 new videos out. We have the 10 to 12,000. I'm going to call it the 12,000 follower dance. Go check out that video. Also, the 2025 Best of trailer from Mound City, South Dakota last year to both our chasecations this year, last winter, everything. Go check that out. You guys will love the music. Listen to the music. It goes well with the pictures and videos. You want to check that out for sure. I don't know what time, Kathy, we will be out tomorrow. It'll be Mama B, Papa B, and me. I'll be with them. Yay! I need a chase because I'm bored. So, but you guys definitely want to... well, I don't know what time we'll be out tomorrow, but we will be out. So I gotta look at models and figure out where we're going. $15,000 in 2025. We're not that far off, Uncle Casey. We are not that far off at all. Don't let Papa B have access. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's the links that are being posted. Click all the links. Check them out. They're all legit links. I promise. They're not gonna destroy your phones or give you a virus or cause a cyber attack somewhere across in Northwest Canada or something. So, yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna be hopping off of here, guys, because I'm gonna go inside and chill for a little bit and play a little bit Xbox before I go to bed. I know Aaron's been bugging me about playing video games again, so just eventually, Aaron. Eventually, we'll get you. We'll get back on playing. So hopefully, my car gets done this week, and I can go to Dover with some air conditioning, and then go chase next week and start working on next year's event. And maybe the tropics will come alive in the next week or two. So you just never know. So But you guys have a good evening. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll be out again. Storm chasing me, Mama and Papa B here in PA. Look forward to seeing y'all. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Check out Bink's Adventures for this weekend. Subscribe to that channel. Hit the notification bell. Obviously, Papa B's been commenting on that channel, so check it out on there. You definitely want to be following along this weekend. Dover's going to be a blast. I'm going to get all kind of pictures, meet some chasers for you guys. And we'll see. Bill Mill, hopefully we see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you out there. Never know where it's going to be. We're just going to come sit on your front porch and watch the tornadoes because, you know, this light keeps going out on me. So, love you all. See you tomorrow on the chase right here on the channel. And we'll see you then again this weekend for the trip to Dover for the NASCAR race. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.